Dun, 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 dun.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Clicks and Coffee. I'm your host, Norman, and as always, the man behind the camera is Willie. Say hi, Willie. Now, today we got a special episode. This isn't going to be like an ongoing series, but this is going to be a random thing we're going to do from time to time. So that's why we're calling this Random Battles. And the thing about random battles, the rules are very simple. It has to be modern age, and it has to be within 300 points or less. And as you see, we got two teams of two people. Right here we have Earth X, as you already know from introductions from the Hulk Gauntlet Challenge, episode 1 and 2. So you already know what Earth X is. But right now I'm going to introduce to you a new Hulk I acquired recently, thanks to my cousin William. Her name is She-Hulk. She's a uncommon prime from the Battle World Secret Wars series, which I think was about 2018 if I'm not mistaken. Now, She-Hulk, her real name is Jennifer Walters, and a lot of you all know that she's actually the Hulk's cousin, Bruce Banner's cousin. But anyways, she shares the keywords Avengers, Battle World, Other, Politician, Ruler. Now she has two star abilities. The first one is called Baroness of Battle World. She can use leadership and perplex when this is shown. Well, excuse me, it's throughout her whole dial because it's a star ability. My apologies, people. But anyways, throughout her whole dial, she can use leadership and perplex. When She-Hulk uses perplex to target another character, you may instead modify a combat value except damage +2 if the target shares a Battle World keyword, or -2 if it has a different Battle World keyword. Her other star ability is called Hunting the Traitor in a Force. She can use plasticity. Adjacent opposing characters can't use Mastermind or Shape Change or Stealth. She has a unique damage ability called Welcome to Arcadia. It's pretty tight. She can use Empower and Enhancement. And real quick, I'll go through her regular abilities. She has Charge, Sidestep, Super Strength, Impervious, Invulnerability, Toughness, and Close Combat Expert. And she's 23B of the series, in case you're wondering.
Of course, that means she's a prime, correct?
Yes.
Remember, folks, if it says B, that means they're a prime.
And as always, if there's a prime, there's always an A character that comes before the prime. So there's a 23A somewhere in the set. But she's being a prime, she's 23B. William, do you wish to introduce your characters now?
Of course. As you can see, both from the logo on their dials, they are both from the DC Rebirth series. One of these is a Chase, the Merciless. I am very proud to have him. Before I go over the cards real quick, this video will also be acting as a preview for the next Hulk Gauntlet Challenge with the Merciless, and for the tag team tournament, which She-Hulk will be a participant in.
Correct.
So you're going to get a little taste of what they can do in this video. I'm going to start with the Merciless, as he is my favorite. The Merciless is number 65 from the DC Rebirth set. And he has the star ability Reckless Disregard for life. Once per turn, when the Merciless targets and hits a single opposing character, a close combat attack. After resolutions, you deal each other character that is adjacent to either the Merciless or the target 1 penetrating damage. This also includes friendly characters and the target. So, with this, basically anyone around you that you attacked, they take damage, penetrating. And I absolutely love that ability. We will not hide in the shadows anymore. When the Merciless, Occupies cleared terrain and is targeted by a ranged attack. You modify his defense +1. When he's targeted by an opposing character that can use stealth, modify defense +1. When targeted by an opposing character occupying hindering terrain, modify defense +1. These modifiers do stack, so at max he could get +3 to his defense from this.
Nice.
He also has the Engine of War, a special ability on his speed, which is Flurry and Sidestep together. With this helmet, I can make them fight to the death for my amusement. His special damage ability. Free. If the Merciless hits an opponent this turn, each character rolls a d6 and adds the number of characters on their force to the result. The player with the highest result must deal one of their characters one unavoidable click of damage. And here's a little plus side for the Merciless. If the opposing character is damaged, this way, after the resolutions of the turn, you heal Merciless 2 whole clicks.
Open this up for you.
So that allows him to both heal and damage his foes. The rest of his abilities are Charge, Blade's Claw's Fangs, Invincible, Impervious, Invulnerability, and Exploit Weakness. The Merciless comes with 10 slots of life and only 2 slots of KO at a 225 point cost. He is from the comic Justice League number 32 from 2018. This little picture of his sculpt. And surprisingly, his real name is Bruce Wayne. I will not elaborate on that further. I urge you to read the comic to figure out how that happened.
Cool.
Next up, we got Red Hood. Of course, that is Jason Todd, an extremely popular character. His star ability, first, when Red Hood attacks, modify attack by +1 for each other friendly character with the Outlaw's keyword adjacent to the target. That is Dark Trinity. Unfortunately, that is not useful this turn because Merciless doesn't have Outlaws. So we're going to ignore that the rest of the match. Sometimes I just do things to annoy people, and I love this ability. When Red Hood hits one or more characters after resolutions, roll a d6. On a result of 4 or 5, you modify the hit character's attack -2 until your next turn. On a roll of 6, you modify all of their attacks -2 for the next turn. So that is a 50-50 chance to basically cripple your opponent's attack.
Cool.
Strict rule from Batman, no killing. Now this is a controversial ability that some people love, some people hate. I kind of like it. Unless Red Hood's the only character on your force, when he would KO an opposing character with an attack, instead that character is not KO'd and turned to their last non-KO click, and you heal Red Hood 1 click to compensate. I kind of like it because basically Red Hood can keep using this to heal himself if he needs to. That gives him an ability to heal his whole life. He also has Running Shot, Sidestep, Plasticity, Energy Explosion, Poison, Toughness, Combat Reflexes, Exploit Weakness, and Probability Control. He has 6 slots of life, and as you can see, he has very good stats for his point cost of only 75, with a range of 6 and 2 bolts.
Cool. And real quick, viewers, my apologies for not mentioning this sooner. If you're wondering what comic the She-Hulk is from, it's from the A-Force #1 comic from 2015, just in case y'all were wondering. And her starting point value at full power is 130, and she has a modified 90 point value starting line, but I'm using her today at full power 130. And with him being 150 Earth X, I'm definitely within the 300 point limit.
And of course, Red Hood is from Red Hood and the Outlaws, his main comic series.
Awesome. Now, none of our characters are actually sharing keywords, so when we roll, we get no pluses to our roll about who goes first.
Whoop.
4. 2. William, you go first.
Wow. And let the battle commence.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna start out using Red Hood's basic movement of 9. 5. Actually, could you clarify a roll for me real quick?
What's that?
Because he is giant-sized, can people see him over top of hindering terrain?
I believe that goes to colossals, not giants.
I'm just clarifying that for the viewers. Since, of course, we know Earth X has the giant ability.
Exactly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm moving him right here. As you can see, he's kind of away from the fight, but kind of close to it. That puts him more or less in a good position to strike back. And I'm also just going to basically move Merciless because he's not close enough to actually do anything.
He's got a basic movement value of 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Merciless is, it's like Merciless is saying bring it on, and he is also shielding Red Hood in a way. So that Red Hood can do his ranged attacks.
Alright, so each character gets a token each.
Indeed.
Now it's my turn. She-Hulk has Perplex throughout her whole dial. So what I'm going to do is perplex her attack from 11 to 12. And I'm going to use the charge, and I'm charging in the Merciless to attack. She's got a movement of 10, but with charge you got to have it. It's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's definitely within range. So I'm going to put a token here in advance. It's 12 on a 19.
7 or higher.
Yeah, that's correct.
Barely breaks.
Barely breaks, so that's 2 clicks because even though she has 4 damage, Merciless has Invincible, so everything's reduced by half. So it's only 2 clicks. 1, 2.
Yep.
Now, with Earth X Hulk.
That gives Merciless his special damage ability and impervious.
Earth X has charge with movement of 11. That's 5.5. You round up to 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to round to Merciless's side.
And I have to roll for impervious.
That is correct.
Oh.
So that's 12 on an 18. Whoops. 5.
It breaks, I think. Yeah, it
4.
breaks.
So he has 5 damage, but
Minus
since he has
2,
impervious,
3.
That's right, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, you still got impervious. Crap. And that ends my turn.
Alright, Merciless will be attacking, I believe he is going to be using his Engine of War ability to attack both of them.
Really? Could you read it real quick?
Basically, as Flurry and Sidestep, basically he needs to make his first successful attack first, and then he can attack again.
That's pretty impressive. Let's see. Who are you attacking first, though?
Though first, I think I'm actually gonna attack Earth X here with Red Hood.
Okay, so that's 12 on an 18 then.
I'm mainly doing that to try to get the just here to annoy you ability. Or just do things to annoy you.
7, 12, 19, that hits.
That's 3 damage,
So
reduced
it's
by
2.
half, so 2.
1, 2. Now, Earth X has impervious too.
And now, let's see if he does things to annoy you.
Who are you attacking though?
Well, Red Hood's just do things to annoy you is after he hits a character, you roll a d6, and on a result of 4, 5, or 6, he reduces their attack -2.
Oh, wow.
And it hits.
So 11, that's 9 attack then. Ooh.
And
That's
Red
nasty.
Hood gets a click for pushing.
That is nasty.
And he can do that his whole life. That's one of the reasons I love Red Hood. It also locks up Red Hood. And with Red Hood's good stats, he's a really solid character. You really want to get him. Now, because of the Impervious, I'm actually going to attack She-Hulk first with Merciless. No, She-Hulk.
Yeah, I roll for impervious, don't I?
She has Invincible, I think.
No, that's impervious. That's gold, Will.
Oh.
That's impervious.
Hmm.
Whoops. 2. Well, I missed anyways.
Yeah. Sorry for that mistake, people. It's the lighting from the camera side.
6, 10, 6.
Fail.
Failed. Does he get a click for pushing then?
He does. And as such, he doesn't get his helmet makes men fight to the death for my amusement ability.
Alright, it's my turn. I'm taking a gamble. I'm pushing She-Hulk. You got invulnerability down, so you don't got impervious. So I still got 4 damage, so if I hit you, this does 2 clicks.
Yes.
So it's 11 on the 17. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm using Perplex first, because she's got it throughout her whole life. I'm going to Perplex to 12. So it's actually 12 attack on a 17 defense, just to make sure I hit. 12 on a 17, so I gotta get 5 or higher. It hits.
6.
2 clicks.
This is getting messy.
And she gets a click for pushing. And now she is locked up.
Things are not going according to plan for Merciless here.
Are
Are you attempting a 9 on a 16?
I'm going to take the gamble with Earth X. It's a 9 attack on a 16. So that means I would have to get, what, 7 or higher?
Yes.
6.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I got to re-roll that one. It fell off the table.
Well, you got it.
Then at 9. So he still has vulnerability. He does
So
4
2
damage.
clicks.
So another 2 clicks. 1, 2. And for the viewers to see, he is finally KO'd.
Thing with Merciless is he's really deadly, but you gotta go after him right at the beginning.
Oh, click for pushing.
Like Norman did. If you don't go after him right at the beginning, he can really tear you up. But I think,
And that's why I went after him like I did.
and with that, I got a clear Red Hood. I
That's
believe
right.
believe you gotta clear them too as well.
That is correct.
Now, Red Hood is going to be making an attack. 3 and 3. Split up. 1/2, 1/2. So he's going to be doing 1.5 to both of them, but you got to roll for impervious for both of them, I believe.
That is correct. Okay, I'm rolling for impervious for She-Hulk now. This is for She-Hulk.
Yes.
This is for Earth X. Missed.
So he's going to hit both of them, and if successful... that
Wait a
would
minute.
be-
Impervious still reduces everything by 2, though, William. Unless you got... What's your damage ability right now? It's a green, light green square.
It's exploit weakness,
Let me read exploit weakness for our viewers, people.
which...
Ooh, I'm sorry, Will. Exploit weakness, close. Make a close attack. Damage dealt by this attack is penetrating. So that means it's only penetrating if it's in base contact.
I'm gonna do it anyway for a reason. Because if I manage to roll a 6, it'd be very difficult for either of you to
Hold
hit me
on.
next turn.
you got sidestep. Would you rather use the sidestep as a free action, get in base contact with both of them, and then try to do it?
Sure.
Sidestep into both of them. Now you can do your penetrating if it works.
Oh.
Ooh, that sucks, man.
Well, this
Wow.
is going to be messy.
Man, that would have worked too if it hit.
All about the roll of the die, and sometimes the die ain't kind.
Ain't that the truth? Earth X is at full attack now because you didn't do the annoy ability this time, right?
Yeah, he has 11 with a light square.
I think, let's see.
Light green, I
Quake.
believe.
I'm not gonna bother with Quake.
Yeah,
So I'm just attacking with Earth X right now in Red Hood.
that would hurt She-Hulk.
Ooh, 11. That hits. 11, 17.
3.
Wow.
3 damage because of toughness.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Let me see what kind of abilities he has now.
He has toughness, exploit weakness, and he still has sidestep.
That's unfortunate. He completely missed his probability control.
And She-Hulk's attacking, hoping to finish off Red Hood.
Yep. She does
11,
it, I'm fairly
19.
sure.
Yep. So it's only 3 clicks, even though she does 4 damage because of the toughness he has.
He only had 2 left.
And he is KO'd. Wow.
That was anticlimactic.
Yes, it was. Well, this concludes Clicks and Coffee's Random Battles episode. And as always at Clicks and Coffee, we take our coffee just as serious as our click-based games. Thank you for watching. And William, do you have anything for the viewers?
I do. Our next major project we're doing here, which we should be starting to record as soon as next week, is actually our tag team tournament.
All right.
So I'm going to be showing off every team participating, like an official reveal. You saw She-Hulk grind through that battle, but let's introduce her partner. Also from the same set as her, Battle World Secret Wars.
We have Maestro.
Indeed. We're just introducing him now, just showing him to you. We're actually going to be doing another video next week before we upload the first round, showing off the details of the character.
Yeah, we'll get in more in-depth details later on.
This is just more or less a show-off of the teams, like showing you who's who. Next team, we got Cap and Bucky.
Nice. Oh, we better turn him a little bit, William, because it looks like he's punching Captain America. There we go.
I believe we're actually missing a couple teams. Next up, we got Iron Man and War Machine. As you can see, this is the Iron Man from Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Cool.
A new piece that we have not used yet.
It's a super rare or unique.
And then we got War Machine from Age of Ultron. Next is 2 pieces you should be very familiar with at this point.
The father and son duo, the Asgardians.
Ah, yes.
Honestly, as much as I love my Hulk's people, my money's on these 2 just because they're so overwhelmingly powerful.
You never know what would happen in the tournament, though. Comes down to the dice. Next up, we got the mentor and student team of Batman and Nightwing.
Cool.
This Batman is from the Batman DC set, and Nightwing is from DC Rebirth. Next is I'd say that this is our, what would you say, the Black Sheep team, the one that could potentially take it with how many unique abilities they got. I seriously think they could seriously annoy any team in the submission.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Wolverine and Deadpool's a very unique duo.
Indeed. Next up, we have the traditional team of Joker and Harley Quinn. With Joker's title character abilities, they could make a very interesting duo. And, of course, with Harley, there's always a wild card. Next up, we have a special team from a series that I have not even shown yet. Mage Knight Resurrection. Now, the Mage Knight series holds a very special place in my heart. It was, the first Click series I really got into. My love for Click games came from Mage Knight.
The original series was 2000 to 2005, but they did a reboot in like 2013, which was also compatible with HeroClix.
As such, we have brought in a team. We have the Atlantean forces of the Zombie Shambler and the Zandreshan Windsman. Let's just say they're going to need a prayer to win this.
They're definitely the comedic relief of the tournament.
Like, look at their stats. They're going to need a miracle.
It's like the Bon Jovi song, Living on a Prayer.
Though, unfortunately, they didn't draw too good.
Oh my goodness, they're going up against those first? Yeah, they definitely need a prayer, people.
Well,
thank you for watching another exciting and fun episode of Clicks and Coffee. Stay tuned and always hit that subscribe button and like us on YouTube. Thank you and God bless.